you're actually saying that women will marry a Chad with a six-pack that works at McDonald's. You're destroying lives with your opinion.
What are you talking about?
You're giggling out of the matrix.
I don't even know what. I don't even know.
Andrew. Say on camera, women have the DNA to marry a Chad that works at McDonald's.
Do you think that people that work at fast food don't have wives? To say that to the camera, say, if you work a service job, you don't have a wife. Is that true? Say that.
So much. The Void goes, the real Avengers assemble tonight, minus the blue-haired guy. He's dumb. But every hero needs a villain. Crisis King.
Hey, he's not a villain. He's a foil.
Look, man. You know, you guys always talk about Destiny. Let me tell you something, man. I like Destiny. Me and him get along, right? We disagree on many things. He's like, I'm Ash and he's Gary. But we need each other. We're rivals. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
I think Gary lets his wife get Gengar. She don't do to that.
Destiny, you can take that from him?
Yeah.
Don't take that from him, bro.
I will say this.
There's nothing I can say to him. In 6 months, his life will be exactly where it was 6 months ago. And then I'll feel bad for having talked.
Melina, watch out. I got a Gyarados.
Like, this guy's nose is almost disintegrated from all the partying this guy's done.
Black Gyarados. Adam 22 knows. Did you see Adam 22? You guys are giving them status, a place to live, money. You're giving them security, protecting them from
Zherka, you literally bailed your ex out of prison after you, okay, to the cops. Why are you even talking about this right now? If anybody's giving women too much, it's you, mother. Come on.
You're saying I should have been
Go to the next topic. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Go to the thing. Holy. Jesus, you're like the number one simp on the panel, okay? Holy shit.
No.
Yes.
I bailed the out. I bailed the out because when I called security,
Why are we on Twitch? This is on Twitch, yo, guys, come on over to YouTube and Rumble right now, man.
Hold on. Let me guard my reputation. I called security. Okay, the hit me with something, and it hurt. She meant to throw it at my chest. She hit my lip.
Oh.
So I said, I'm not going to grab her. I said, get the fuck out of my hotel. And I called big black security. Security comes up, and they're like, get her out. But then one of them looks and sees I'm 255 pounds, and she's 100 pounds, and she's crying. And they're like, yo, we can't do shit. We're calling the police. I'm no snitch, bro. Even if she knifed me, I would never call the cops. That's why I bailed the out, because I'm no snitch, right? And this is what happened. I prayed. I was like, holy my life's over. This is a dirty hotel, and, I used to do so check it out. They start raiding the place and they start arresting me, but the big black officer shines a light. And I'm like, oh, it's the light of Jesus. But then when my eyes focused, he said, you're coming with me. And I'm like, oh, who's going to believe me? I'm going to jail forever. It's Twitch gone. My career is ruined. And then he turned the light on again, the black guy, and he saw my lip was swelling. And he's like, you're being abused by that girl. And he started grabbing her, and they all locked her up in front of me. And I'm like, what the f is going on? Like, Jesus saved my life. And that's the day I actually said I'm a Christian. So that's the story. I'm no simp.
Okay. Crisis King.
Hold on. But to make Destiny look good, when Destiny was my only friend, he literally said to me in a dark room, why are you with that girl? This is what's going to happen. Leave her now. I'm never telling you again. And I'd call him for advice and shit. Calling him for relationship advice. He gives bad advice, but for me, it's great, right? He understands the amphetamine guys, they get it, the Adderall guys. But he said, leave her. And that week, all that madness happened. So I should have listened to him, but
instead he took his last $2,000, walked to the police station on his knees.
$5,000!
I said, please let my queen free. I need her to hit me some more so I can go talk about men or simps.
But check this out. The toxic girl is the best of your life.
I will agree.
Let me get through this. All right.
Well, I just want to make this clear. I don't know if you guys agree. Do you agree if a woman opens her legs for you, because we in this table can all marry a McDonald's working poor woman, but a woman cannot take a Chad from McDonald's, marry them? They don't have the DNA to. What you're agreeing to is if she opens her legs for you, she's admitting you're above her. That's why they say I want equal height or above, equal money or above, but it's always above. Women date up, meaning if they're dating you, you're better than her. It's not science.
The average woman is 5'4". The average man is 5'9". Women want equal height or above because men tend to be taller than them. And men tend to earn more money than women. Of course, they want somebody that on general out earns them. That's just averages.
You didn't answer. Right? Do women date up?
Do women date?
Okay,
women date about their class.
Okay, do men date?
Men date about their class. Men date about their class.
You men go to Walmart, you'll see a Chad with a fat ass in Walmart. Raise your hand if you date down.
This is just a topic we
date
never,
down.
none of us ever agree on this. I understand it, but the reality is genuinely wealthy people don't date the woman at McDonald's or Starbucks or Target. I know you guys disagree on that, but it just doesn't happen. When you're in wealthy families, and also when you think about the mother for your children, you don't want just like a hot 18-year-old Latina with a huge ass. You want an educated woman that knows how to handle her shit. That's going to raise your kids. That's going to be the mother of your kids. It is relevant. I found your mom in McDonald's and I turned her into the ideal mother. It doesn't make any sense.
Leave my mom alone. Do men, yes or no, do men date down?
No, not generally.
Most
no.
of the time.
No.
Do women date down?
No.
Say never.
People date about their average. What do you think is the average difference between a man and woman's age in a relationship?
What's that have to do?
What do you think is the average difference in age? I'm just curious. What do you think is the average difference?
What do you think happens when I age 10 years?
Hold on.
The same. If I age 10 years, I'm just a richer, hotter, bearded up sexist. If she ages 10 years, I got a fucking raisin Twinkie filled with. How the is it the same thing, bro? My value goes up with the age. You don't agree with that?
I mean, it depends in what capacity. Ideally, that's the mother of your children, right? Is she a used up raisin Twinkie filled with? Is that what you refer to the mother of your children?
He said what capacity? So if my finances,
this is also
if my finances and status is going up, plus my network, because I have more women at Zherka 35 versus 25, we can agree. What angle are you looking at? All angles. I win when I age. She loses in every metric as she ages.
To you, she does.
To the world.
Okay.
Because we're reading statistics. You love statistics.
What statistics? We wouldn't even acknowledge the difference in age between a man and a woman.
Okay, let's look at Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is not statistics. Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio is not statistics. That's why I asked you very simply, what's the average difference between a man and a woman? Right. It's less than 3 years.
Delete the
people
name.
Tend to date
delete the
people
name.
in their same socioeconomic class, same race, same neighborhoods, same schools.
You're going to drop the last few chromosomes.
Same religions.
Look at this. Delete the name Leonardo DiCaprio, but think of a man on his level. All of them are with 18, 19-year-old
That's not true, though. We just brought up, what did I just bring up? Bezos married another woman who's, 50 years old?
Name. That's a name. I'm going off
Leonardo DiCaprio is a name.
Do rich, wealthy men date younger women?
Yes.
No, on average, you're making the emotional argument. All I can do is appeal to the data. I can't. If you want to cry and make the faces or whatever, that's fine.
What do you guys say?
You don't ask them. Go look it up. At rich people that are genuinely wealthy, not people that are in yachts in Dubai bragging about 20-year-olds that are actually 35-year-olds that they pay to put on their boats. Actual wealthy people tend to date and marry people that are about their age. Go to any neighborhood with lawyers and doctors.
But they're cheating with a bunch of 18-year-olds.
They might be cheating. That wasn't your question.
Their value's up.
That wasn't your question.
They're cheating with a bunch of teenagers.
Cheating or not? The question is, who do they marry?
No, but their value's up. If he's old and his scrotum hangs to the ocean on his yacht, why is there so many young girls around him when his wife's not around? Because his value's up as his scrotum got gray. That's what the point I'm making. Women's value doesn't go up with the way they age. It just doesn't.
I think I think the bottom line here is that men are more willing to concede and date a woman and or hook up with a woman that has lower value than themselves, versus women are less likely to go ahead and take that dating approach. I think that's the bottom line that we can take where you guys are rifting about.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I mean, like in some generalities, it might be true, but when you look at the data, people just tend to date around their own classes. People go to the same schools with each other. People work the same jobs as each other. They're in the same neighborhoods. It's pretty rare that you get a guy with the last name Rockefeller or Kennedy that's going to Starbucks and picking up the barista. That just doesn't happen on average.
You're actually saying that women will marry a Chad with a six-pack that works at McDonald's. You're destroying lives with your opinion.
What are you talking about?
You're giggling out of the matrix.
I don't even know
Andrew. Say on camera, women have the DNA to marry a Chad that works at McDonald's. Say it. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet.
Women that work at McDonald's will marry men that work at McDonald's.
No.
Yes.
That's wrong too. But you're saying women will date a Chad who works at McDonald's. Marry, bro. That's a ring. Not like Adam 22.
Do you think that people that work at fast food don't have wives? To say that to the camera. Say, if you work a service job, you don't have a wife. Is that true? Say that.
No, man. No 35-year-old man who works at McDonald's is married, bro.
Okay.
They're never married.
There's no working class families. None of these poor broke have a wife. And it's just rich men with 5 wives constantly all over the United States. Everybody's a Mormon now.
Here's Exodia. All right, draw your last pathetic card. I'll give it to him. Even if
you triggered my trap card.
Let's say I didn't win that one. Let's say he won that one.
Yeah.
I'll say, oh, okay. So there's McDonald's workers who have wives. he's really saying a woman who's about to leave him for financial insecurity and they initiate all divorces and she's cheating on him. So it's not really a marriage. It's kind of like he's ready to.
She's gonna leave him for financial security. Who's gonna marry her?
Okay.
Are rich people wiping up multiple poor women to give them financial security? You know, hold on.
Bro.
You know that when you're a rich guy and you just poor chick, she doesn't get financial security from you. You know
Steven,
that, right?
You know,
Wait, do you
I don't want
understand
to
that?
get you in trouble with your wife. Us four in this table.
Okay.
Us four in this table. Fresh, Myron, Zherka, Destiny. If we met a model with a nice ass, she's sweet and loyal, works at McDonald's, I promise you, us four would say, prenup, take half, let me go inside you. All of us would marry that girl. If any woman you know met a Chad that's funny and he's great and he's perfect, but he's 32 years old and works at McDonald's, why you can't think of one example is because it's never happened in history.
Aren't you literally the example?
How?
Because 6 months ago you were a loser that didn't even turn his stream on and you got girls all over you, don't you?
I had status.
What
network.
status? Your
I was
status
Zherka.
your status was
I had 200,000 followers when I was a
200,000 followers. What the does that mean? Your status was 500K overnight 10 years earlier on an Austin show. And why the example that you're looking for?
Whoa, check
the
it out.
chick that was dating you, that was a
That's exactly my point.
19-year-old
I'm not
girl that was in a relationship with you for 1 year. You had no money, no cash, begging for help on Twitter, no clout, no stream, no nothing. You wanted the example that defeats your argument.
Hey, you're not Obelisk the Tormentor because we were at a rooftop party. I'm not going to say the name. I hate her. You me because I only had 200 viewers when we went to TwitchCon, as you were tripping on shrooms, like, and remember when she was all over, you know who I'm talking about, that taller kind of.
I know, she's a lovely woman, but I didn't.
No, she's not a lovely woman. In any other, she gets aroused for someone like me. She even said, Zherka, you'd be a good on the show, but she ignored the first time I ever got ignored because I was around influencers for the first time in my life. Yeah. I said the Papa Smurf took my, and I didn't even try. I didn't try to get the, but I was like, why didn't she even look at me once? She's just thinking about absorbing clout off this dude. Bro, they date up. Meaning she saw Zherka
I didn't even
as lower.
I did like 2 streams of it. She didn't even get to absorb it. It's not relevant to the program.
My dream girl.
All right.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.